And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Johnson a screen on Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Banchero. Harris passes to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. The 17-footer. Good. He hits the jumper.
Boy, Banchero nails that mid-range with ease.
Here's Robertson. Pounded by Harris. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Tries the spin move. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
How about the handle that Paolo Banchero has? Just a terrific move, carving the space needed.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Robertson. And a miss there on the triple. Wagner, right side. To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
On the wing, Suggs from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
There's the screen by Johnson. Moncrief, the pass to Johnson. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Johnson finds Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. Harris outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, that's all too easy for Franz Wagner. You see the angle he takes inside. Defense is in poor position.
Outside Johnson. Lets a floater go. That one doesn't drop. Oh, nice D from Carter. Harris outside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points so far.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Harris left side. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. The three from Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Harris. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Harris finds Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, you love to see Banchero get off his feet in a hurry and finish with authority.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. Over to the left wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Wagner. Here's Robertson. Pass to Moncrief. Now Antetokounmpo. They need this. Nails it from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Personal foul. First team foul. Mark substitution. Terry Cummings.
19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Robertson's shot is off. Here we go, one-on-one. Spins. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Banchero. Harris on the wing. Here's Wagner. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Magic out in front. They lead by 18 and will return shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Harris and Wagner out on the wings. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Here's Red. Three-pointer, no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Hits the trifecta. Suggs has got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
From deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero in the post. The 3 from Suggs. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Red. He's scoreless. Here's Baker. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Banchero outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Pass to Baker. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Baker. From the high post. Good on the jump shot. He has 7.
And even though Giannis made that jumper, the defense would rather give that up than let him get inside to do damage.
Anthony with it. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Just Great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Anthony. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Isaac. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Robertson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Ingles.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Moncrief, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Houston. Now here's Anthony from 18 feet away. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Tough shot for a young player. No hesitation in the mid-range by Cole Anthony.
Here's Robertson. No points yet. Pass to Allen. Shot to stop the run. And the Bucks miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out left to the wing. Here's Houston. Outside, Ingles. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, Joe Ingles is the master at staying under control as he tries to finish. He is so fundamentally sound.
Robinson, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
At the line for 1.
Here's Milwaukee. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Now here's Isaac. Out to Anthony. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Robertson. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And there's the lob.
Well, you have to wonder, can a young guard play in the pick and roll and make the right decisions? Pretty pass from Cole Anthony. He's saying, yes, I can run pick and roll.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
Orlando foul. Houston.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Allen.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Marcus Johnson.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Robertson from downtown. It's rebounded by Wagner. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. From 8 feet away, it's not going to go for him.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ingles finds Wagner. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Houston's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Moncrief. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Here's Johnson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Harris, that time on the assist from Suggs. Harris has got 6 points.
Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Magic ball.
Here's Orlando. Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
Moncrief, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Banchero. Antetokounmpo has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Carter finds Banchero. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Johnson. Will it go? Robertson's shot is off.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Kept alive. Johnson on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Moncrief from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Wagner. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Milwaukee. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Moncrief. He's got 6. Outside Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 8 now. Banchero passes to Carter. Back to Banchero. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Moncrief. Lets it fly. That one's good from the corner. Moncrief's got 8.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And so here is Orlando. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Robertson, pounded by Harris. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
So cunning and effective in screening rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Suggs has gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Inside, here's Johnson, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Pass to Banchero for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And solid mechanics on Banchero. His motion is consistent whether he's at the top of the key or in the corner.
Robertson's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. And Antetokounmpo over to help. The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has got 8 points here in the quarter.
They get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Banchero brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Tries to spin move. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Robertson. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo for 3. Connects from downtown. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Suggs. Harris outside. Back to Suggs. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Suggs has got 20.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Magic out in front, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Robertson. The Magic making their last shot. Moncrief, no good. Wagner, right side. Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, that contact not affecting Wendell Carter Jr. at all. Tremendous focus right there.
Here's Robertson. A good look from Allen. Gets a very good look and converts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Banchero. Picked by Carter. From the high post. The rebound by Cummings. So it's Milwaukee now. For three, Allen knocks down the long J. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Harris passes to Suggs. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 5 assists in the game. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Baker lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Baker's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. To the paint. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Allen. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now.
Well, starting that whole thing off is the steal, the anticipation by Wagner, just making an impact where he can.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Robertson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Oscar.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Harris on the wing. Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Banchero outside. Harris right side. Lets it fly. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You can see Banchero has such excellent passing instincts. He knows when it's time to move the ball.
Here's Moncrief. Hounded by Harris. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Pass to Banchero. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Johnson against Wagner. Harris passes to Suggs. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Harris can make you pay from deep. This guy has got such confidence in that three-point shooting ability. Go ahead, Gary Harris.
Here's Robertson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Suggs. And that one's good. Suggs has got 30.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
To the inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Antetokounmpo has gone 6 of 13 shooting tonight from the field. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You can see Banchero building that confidence behind the arc. How effective can he be from range?
Pass to Johnson. Antetokounmpo with it. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Ball.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. They get it again. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Drains the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. Banchero outside, puts up a three, and again, it's Orlando with a three.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paolo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Inside, here's Suggs. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Moncrief. Let's go with a three. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Banchero.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Back to Suggs. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Banchero outside. The three from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson.